Today, for our expression segment, we have with us your name?
Adiaha Inanga.
Adiaha Inanga. She spelled it out for us earlier. And we have her dad, Enoete Inanga.
Still say my name wrong, you know.
Say it to me.
Enoete.
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 With the feeling.
With a feeling, of course.
All
And if
right.
you can't get it right, just call me E.
E. Okay, we're here with E and his daughter, and they're going to tell us more about their art. So, can you tell me how old you are?
6 years old.
You're 6 years old, and when is your birthday?
At September 27th.
Oh, you're born in September. I'm born in September too. High five. Right.
All right, so talk to me a little bit now, Adia. Where do you go to school?
I go to school and I go to Sky Academy, and there's a lot of kids over there, but I love all of my kids, but I don't want to say all of my kids' names.
That's okay. That's okay. So can you tell me what's your favorite class? What's your favorite subject in school?
Yeah, I like math.
You like math? I hated math.
I like you. I like you a lot. I like math too.
Because math is not really that hard.
It's not? Well, it's super hard for me. You know, you both have such, you guys have such interesting names. Can you tell us the origin of the names and maybe the meaning?
Okay, so I was born in Nigeria a
You're
long
Nigerian.
time ago. Germany.
Yes.
So that was about 39 years ago. So my name means God's gift.
Oh.
And Adia, well, over here, you know, when you leave from the motherland and people can't pronounce your name properly, you kind of have to give them an easy way to say it. So even though you guys call me Enoete, it's really pronounced Enoete, right? And
The E on the end is short.
Enoete.
Okay.
Enoete. And then Adia, over here we say Adia, but it's really Adiaha.
Oh.
Can you say that again?
Adiaha.
Adia.
Adiaha.
Adiaha.
Yeah. But, you know, just make things easy for everyone. to call
Okay,
her.
so I'm assuming that you named her. Does her name has a special meaning?
Sweetie, what's your name? What does your name mean?
First daughter.
Oh, that's really nice. That's super nice.
So, what is fathering a child as creative as Adia? Hopefully, I'm saying it right. What is that like?
Man, it is papers all over the house. It's cleaning the house and feeling like, yes, the house is clean, and the next thing, a couple minutes later, papers, colors, paint, Play-Doh, slime. And so yeah, I always have to be on my toes and keeping her creative and active, and also being actively involved in her creativity. So that's that in a nutshell. Never done.
In what ways has she taken after you? Do you see any similarities in your habits, in your interests, in your passions? I know that you're a musician, a very talented musician at that. So do you think some of that rubbed off?
Oh, she reads music.
She reads music.
She can read.
At 6 years old.
She was reading at 5 actually, and you know she knows her notes. She's very musical too. Like she can repeat sounds that she hears, and she makes up her own tunes and stuff. She's scatterbrained. Like I'm so scatterbrained too. So and the math bit, you know, like I was a math minor, and so I think that has rubbed off. And the creativity, I think she got that from both parents. Yeah, her mom is creative, and you know, same here. So I think that's what she got.
Adia, you like to draw a lot. What do you like to draw?
I like to draw fishes. I like to draw cats and stuff. I like to draw some things, but I like to draw a bird and a flower with a tree. But I like to draw creative things like a tree and some birds with a snake. draw a monkey and a crocodile.
Wow.
I know how to draw crocodiles, but one day I will draw a whole tiger.
Ooh,
Okay, well,
Nice.
we can't wait to see that.
So, Dad, while Adea is drawing that picture for us, we have some questions for you.
Yeah, I have some answers for you. The answer is yes.
But that's always better. All right, so the concept of transforming kids' art into digital form, how did it come about, and what's your vision for the initiative?
So,
No, I'm not finished.
during independence, leading up to independence, you know, I wanted to make a shirt for her, and I wanted to have a particular image of St. Kitts, something representing St. Kitts on it. And I asked my friend and my good brother in Barbados, he's my graphics guy, to help me. And he didn't get it done because he was swamped. So I literally had to draw and make something out of nothing. And it came out really well. And I was like, hold up, I think you can do a little bit more. And so I looked at some of her pieces. I kept all of her art from here till now, right? So I started looking at what I could do, and I started replicating those digitally. And the first ones I did weren't very good. And then I started to realize, hold up, every time I do something on the computer, replicating her work, she loves it. She comes back and she gives me more work to do. And
So she's the boss now.
yeah, she is. She literally, she comes, Daddy, I've drawn this, print it. Right? And so far I've done about over 30, and you know, I have about 20 more pending. My laptop crashed, so
Oh, no.
anymore. So my vision for that is to provide kids with a transformative way of looking at their art. Because they see it, you know, scratchy, stick, crayon. What I'm able to do is transform that into something that they might see on YouTube or on Netflix. You know, the way you look at the artwork, it's has to be something that they can see that's different, and it takes a lot of time. And I think
It's
we're looking
art.
at some of the images I've done. Some of them they may look simple, but they may take like 2 hours because I have to find the right colors, the right shading, the right everything, just so that when you look at it, you can say, you know. So I want children to be able to see that that can happen, and there's a whole lot more that we're gonna do with it, and I'm not gonna let the cat out the bag. Just yet,
No,
you know?
don't let the cat out of the
It's
bag.
gonna be huge. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be a big success and everything.
You're not orange enough to play that role. You're not. So I mean, I've been looking at some of the artwork, the replications, and I think they're quite marketable. Like,
Oh yeah, like I said, I'm building something global right now, with a global movement where children can now wear their art on their clothes, on their bags, on their notebooks, on their bottles. Because when you go to the store, you don't buy plain T-shirts for children.
No.
You buy something because you like the graphics on them.
Right.
Well, what better experience than to be wearing your own work?
yes,
You know?
that's amazing.
Yeah. And you know, she still hasn't experienced that feel of wearing her own stuff yet.
But soon.
Can't wait.
You seem to be super excited about that. So how would you encourage like other parents, I mean daddies especially, to support the creativity and the imagination of their kids?
Celebrate them. Over celebrate them. And that's continue to do that, because what you're seeing now is a result of, and it's not just me, you know, her mom also will encourage her to draw when she's home. When you go to her house, there's her art stuck up on the door. I'm not one of those. I don't stick stuff on my wall. I put them on my computer. And I create a platform for that. So that's what I'm doing. Let's see what she's drawing. What are you drawing?
I'm drawing a jellyfish with some bubbles, and a fish with some seaweed, and a rabbit.
The rabbit in the sea?
And that's a snake?
And yeah, no, the rabbit is not in the sea. It's on the land.
It's on the land. Oh,
Yes,
so-
Enoete, it's green. Can't you tell that that's land?
okay. if you see what I've done with the platform that I'm building on the homepage, you literally see this gopher-looking creature that she created.
Ah, we're seeing it now.
Right. Well, that's a screenshot of it.
Okay.
But typically, what's live, you see snow falling on a hot day with the sun shining.
Yes, so
That's-
imagination.
Yes.
So is this platform live?
It's live for today. I'm going to shut it down. I've been coding and developing all night till 4 in the morning. I actually didn't sleep because I wanted to have something to showcase today. It's a lot of work, and we're going to change it. One daddy-daughter do it at a time.
So, some exciting news that's coming our way is about Kim and Archibald's book,
Yes.
right?
Chemo and
The
Archibald
launch.
Lake. That was her teacher during her precocious years. And she is launching her book this evening at the auditorium at the Catholic Church. But she is giving me time and space to allow children to bring their own artwork that they create at the launch to see what I can do with them, you know. So
Incredible.
this is gonna be, we're starting a movement, and you know, I can't wait to see. And this is not just for here; this is global. So
So I think the young Picasso has finished her painting. Are you ready to show everyone now?
Yeah.
Okay, let's
lift
turn
it?
it around.
What's that?
Wow! So again, can you tell us what's in the picture? I see a rabbit.
I can add some seaweed, a jellyfish with some bubbles, and a fish, and this is the grass, and this is the bunny and the snake, and these are the birds.
Oh
Good
wow!
birds, by the way. The birds are my favorite.
and just because you guys are so awesome, you know what's gonna happen with this, right?
You're gonna
I'm gonna
digitally.
digitize this, and it's gonna go right up on the walls of the studio.
Thank you so much. That's incredible.
So we're getting gifts as well as we're giving gifts.
Well, speaking about gifts, I think you just mentioned the word just in time, because first time exclusive access to the very first printed version of my daughter's art, and you're about to see what she thinks. Sweetie, here you go.
Thank you.
You see that look on her face? That could be your children.
That's amazing. I'm almost
love
jealous.
And at the back is the name of the platform and everything. And it all features elements of her art. The logo has elements of her art in it. So inspired by her.
Amazing. I'm so
I'm
excited.
going to cover by the back.
Okay.